what I wanted to ask you is right now, there is a much larger question happening around our country and around the world around energy prices and around what has led to these remarkably skyrocketing energy prices. And one of the views is that too much money has moved too quickly into climate, away from fossil fuels, and that is what has led us to the conundrum that we are living in today. Do you buy that?
I do not buy that necessarily because I believe if the Ukraine situation had happened, you would have oil spikes going on in any case. So these have been volatile markets for a long time. Read Daniel Yergin's book, The Prize. We've been dealing with volatile petro markets for a long, long time. Yeah, I think one of the most interesting chessboards in investing in actually global policy is the energy transition. And there tends to be this false choice of it's either fossil fuel or the energy transition. It has to be both. In the interim, that chessboard has become a lot more interesting, but there's a pretty good argument actually that what's happening will long-term provide some tailwinds to what's happening.
So long-term, yes. Is there anything that can be done short-term? We asked this question to John Doerr yesterday, meaning if you were President Biden thinking about this or Jennifer Granholm or anybody else thinking about energy today and you wanted to actually get prices down, is there anything you can do in the sort of climate-friendly space?
Well, the fastest way to get new energy online right now is probably solar. You can, if you try to build big LNG plants, you know how long that takes, Andrew. We're going to be chasing that. Solar can be put in place 12, 18 months. It is a near-term challenge for us, but longer-term, higher energy prices. And think about the idea of energy security. If you're worried about energy security, do you want to rebuild into a petro world?
Right.
Probably not.
I want to also just ask you broadly about ESG. There's been a lot of ESG criticism. I mean, part of it is around energy prices, but you've seen people like Elon Musk call ESG a scam when Tesla was taken out of this S&P 500 ESG fund, for example. What do you make of that? And people who just believe that all of this is, as Mike Pence wrote in the Wall Street Journal, this is the woke left that is poised to conquer corporate America.
Yeah, I've learned to not overreact to too many things that Elon says, and I won't overreact to this one. I believe ESG is here to stay, and it continues to be a movement within the investment area. Whenever you have new types of investing, go back to railroad bonds, go back to commodities, go back to the information investment. We need good, steady, knowledgeable regulation. We need to understand what the rules are. I think the people in the ESG market, certainly we want to play by the rules, and if those rules will develop, if disclosures will be specified, I think it'll help.
But you think you think this is all being driven by the private markets? That's the other interesting part about this. Whether the private markets are doing this, or whether this is a sort of larger, as I said, you have people like Mike Pence who say this is wokeism, gone awry. This is pension funds in Europe that have really influenced what's happening here.
Well, and you and I have talked about this before. We're in a different era of business ethos. It's an era of and. It's not that you don't have to perform. You have to perform and you have to do it in a responsible way. That's happening for CEOs everywhere. For investors, that idea of performing responsibly is ESG. And I don't think this ethos is going away. It has to be done the right way, though. It's not woke. It's basically just good business to take care of your people, to respond to questions like the environment. So I think, like many new areas, there will be abuses in some areas, but just because something can be done wrong doesn't mean it can't be done right. And we're in the business of trying to do it right.